I think there's a lot of unrealistic expectations when it comes to people who want to create a homestead, right? Because you see these people who are on, social media, and they have these big houses and this cleared land and it's tons of acreage and so on and so forth, and everything just looks like it's in place. When in reality, it's frankly not like that. Not for the majority of us anyways. I live on 5 acres and it's all wooded. That trailer there has been, it's the house that my husband grew up in, and it's owned. There's nothing owed on it. There's nothing owed on the land because it's been here that long. They've had it that long. What I've done since I've been here is I've installed that and that over there. There's 2 different ones. This big old black building back here. And we've cleared a little bit more land. Even back here, that used to be a goat pen a couple years ago. And now it just holds my Great Pyrenees, because out here, he's not allowed to roam. We live right off a highway. But I want to show you, I don't know if you can tell from here, but there's nothing aesthetic about anything out here. Hell, there's just a random freaking rusted out thing right there. My point being is that you don't have to have the most perfect setup at all. You don't have to have the most aesthetically pleasing house and be thousands and hundreds of dollars in debt. It's not necessary at all. You could, get yourself a little trailer like that and eventually build outright without owing anybody. Build as you go. And that is the mindset that my husband has. He builds everything himself, aside from these buildings, and that was me. But he is of the mind that you do not go owing the bank. You don't have to. You could do it all yourself. And there's no timeline at all. There's no rush. What society puts on us, especially with social media, is not real. It is not necessary. It's not needed. You can go get yourself a little acre, half acre, little plot of land with a little rundown little house on it and build it back up. Or you could tear it down and build something new yourself. So essentially, that's what I'm trying to say is, I dropped my phone, is you don't have to wait to match the aesthetic of what social media has out here. Literally, my place is all wooded, and we've been clearing it a little at a time. There's the old goat pen, which now Finrare, who's right here, lives in. And yes, he's gonna get some more little goaty friends or sheep or something relatively soon, and we'll get the pigs and all. We did have everything up and running out here, but we all know I got sick, and I accidentally killed off the herd, feeding them some Tractor Supply crap when all that was going on. If you know, you know. Then we took a break, but we will get back at it, and we're actively rebuilding. We've got the property cleared of all those down trees from tornadoes, except for that one over there, but that's more swampy area, so we're just gonna leave it. But I'm saying it's a slow process for us, but we're doing it, and so can you. Don't feel pressured to be a type of way or to be presenting a type of way. Okay? There's no point. And there's something, I learned, because I was married into a family that's all about the aesthetic, and I love them. They're cool and all. And I got some shade when I first moved out here. This man that I am currently with does not care about that kind of thing. He's proud of what he has. And he thinks of it as generational wealth. We have land that's paid off. We have a home that's paid off. He can build anything he wants to. And we don't have to owe the bank. And you don't have to have buku freaking money just to go get yourself a little something to get started. You don't need to have tons of acreage to build yourself a homestead. You can do that stuff on just a couple acres. On an acre. On a half acre. You absolutely can. And so the reality of my situation is, you know, we live on 5 acres of wooded land, and we're clearing it a little at a time, and we're building a little at a time. So where you see other people rapidly growing, I'm not. We do it as it comes. And I wouldn't change it for the world, because I get to do everything the way I want to, and I don't have to answer to nobody. And that is what's the nice part about it.